They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family, Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Missouri State Bears, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Sooners will kick it off to get us underway. Inside his spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bears offense takes the field to start this game off. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
This time they'll go to the running game. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Bears in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Going to the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The play action fake. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Bears will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense will go to work for the first time today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David. It's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability. Catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Gets away from one. Finds it. Just keeps moving. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Sooners have their offense in high gear. Another big play for this Sooner receiver, dare I say, Hollywood-esque.
Hollywood is right, and that's one guy that comes to mind, by the way. But this offense, it just does what it does. No matter the name, no matter the coach, whoever it is, it's going to be high-flying, it's going to be fast-paced, and it's going to be really good.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
And the Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Oh, better look out. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Sooners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners!
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I'll tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Bears come to the line in the hurry-up.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Got his man downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Off the bootleg and rolling out. He's going for the big play. Snags it down the right side. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds his big tight end.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And it slips just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Notre Dame went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Irish always get everyone's best punch, but today they took that punch and delivered a knockout of their own. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup. And the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes a catch at the 15. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. From the gun, give on the inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Bears want to crank the tempo. On 3rd down, going up top. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Sims. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Creates a little room. Oh, he's got some space. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Sooners.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their 1st game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab on the left. Oh, he got loose. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
The Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Trying play action. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he's wrestled to the ground. And the Bears need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Finds his tight end. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's fourth down. And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Looking downfield on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
The Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Rides to back and leaves it. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got him. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Bears want to move quickly. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man on the right. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Bears line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll throw it. Firing to the right, complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They're working that left side. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting just last week, a commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that cat.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Let's see what they do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Sooners decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Quick release on the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. It's a seam wide open. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10.
Fellas, one of the most meaningful games in college football is underway. West Virginia and Pitt in the backyard brawl, and we have a quick update. Pittsburgh was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen in the Steel City over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything. Breaks into the open. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Sooners moving quickly to the line.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground. He gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Snagged in the middle. It's Sims. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Sooners come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Working that wide receiver screen. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Punt is in the air on fourth down. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Power football with the run. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Still running at the 40. Turns it on down the left side. Past the 10. Touchdown, Missouri State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
Ready to try the point after. And they tack on the extra point to cut the lead to 21-17. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. LSU delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Baton Rouge. thing is, this was a road victory. And a win like this is going to resonate throughout the SEC. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Finds a little space. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The give on the option. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Quickly out to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Sooners are flying down the field. Takes a handoff. It's Gibbs. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught behind the line. It's Sims. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Sims. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Using the quick game. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Going up top again. Stands in and takes the hit. He caught it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got the quick pass. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. He'll pull it down. The freshman called his own number and kept his drive moving. And the Bears are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
The Bears with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Pocket breaking down. He's all the way down to the three. An electric run has them set up. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Missouri State.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give from the gun. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
And the Bears will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Shakes off the defender. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Finds the tight end. And he's to the 48-yard line. That would be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Sooners look to keep this drive humming. Here's the handoff. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown Sooners! And they take it in for 6 more points. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. They're up 35-24. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he closed the deal by racing 35 yards to pay dirt. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Complete to the left. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. The Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Turning it on! Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. Under fire. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions with C zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The Bears will call on their punt team. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And this offense has had a great day, and they've put some big plays together. But the last 2 plays, man, getting a little complacent. They got to protect their quarterback. That's back-to-back sacks. The offensive line has to do a better job.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Grabbed in the middle, it's Sims. He won't get there, it'll bring up 4th down. The Sooners will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Hauls it in.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Bears want to pick up the tempo. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Bears will punt it away on 4th down. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. 1st and 10. And another big play from a Sooner receiver. We've seen that before. Some places you might get grades like C, D. all A-pluses here.
And he grabbed it like a lamb and serving up busted chops like you've seen this offense do so many times in the past.
On the run, it's Gibbs. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Red pass, it's complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Off the RPO, complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. They boot it away. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. The Sooners will hustle to the line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. There he goes. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Trying the left side. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Gets the back moving. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. And he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. Out of the gun, the inside kid. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. And the Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, running back gets the give. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. The Bears headed quickly to the line.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down, we're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get 1st down. So that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the 1st down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Wants to throw again. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll run it from the gun.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. Leaves it with the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Bears send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Pulls and fires complete. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
To the ground to try to move the chains. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Bears in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Hands it off. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. From the gun, running back on the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Gibbs. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Sooners come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the tight end.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
He's got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab over the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Quick tempo here for the offense.
Well, and here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Bears come to the line in the hurry-up.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. Great place to start for this offense. The give as they work on that clock. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Touchdown Sooners! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
After that amazing performance in Week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. UTSA packed a wallop today. This was supposed to be a major road test, and instead it felt like a stroll down the Riverwalk there in San Antonio.
He'll start this drive firing. He's got his man across the middle.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Give to the single back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. A full field of defensive backs trying to take away the deep ball. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. A little screen to the running back. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They are undaunted by going 0 for their first 3 4th down attempts, and they'll try it again. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got a little space. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Sooners can really attack on this 2nd and short. QB draw. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
Yeah, and you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.